out here enjoying a round, or somewhat enjoying a round, as the saying goes, no course gives you less. We've made our way to the 13th hole, which is one of the most often talked about holes at Pine Tree, not only for the architecture, but also it's a really hard, short hole. And Brian and I were just discussing, what's the best way to play this hole?
Yeah, for sure. And you know, it's a really frustrating hole because you get up here, it's a short hole. You might have even as little as a wedge for some players. And you know, the way this green is shaped, there are certain spots where they might put the hole location that you really shouldn't, in good conscience, be aiming there, especially in the middle section. We'll see just how narrow that part of the green is. And so aiming in the front left or back right portions of the green is definitely the right strategy. Something else to note is the shape of the green runs from front left all the way to back right, which is opposite to the pattern of what a right-handed golfer's dispersion pattern might look like, which is from short right to long left. Okay. So that shape doesn't fit at all in that middle section of the green. It's actually more likely you end up in a bunker than on the green, trying to fit that pattern into that area. So that's why it's so frustrating.
Yeah, it's so true. I mean, it's the part of the genius of the hole. And then if you add in that our prevailing wind also, generally it plays into the wind and blows the ball to the right, it can really make for a challenging shot, as all of our members know. And today, the pin happens to be in the back right portion, which makes the whole play a little bit longer, but it brings into play Brian's comment, which actually the miss here is long right. That front right bunker is one of the most challenging bunkers to get up and down from. So to Brian's point about thinking where you're gonna chip from, I know when I play this hole, I'm usually either aiming to the front left court portion or the back right. I very rarely, if ever, will fire at the middle pin. That to me is kind of the sucker pin. And you have to hit a perfect shot to hold the green and have a chance, and it's very difficult if you miss your shot to save par.
Certainly. And you know, something I think about too, when the flag is in the back right here, I'll take my rangefinder and actually laser the top of the bunker in line with the flag, and I'll add about 8 or 9 yards to that and try to fly my ball that far, just to reduce the likelihood that I end up in that front bunker. Even if I bounce just through the green, it's a pretty straightforward chip shot. It's pretty flat. Even if I'm a little to the right of the flag back there, I'm chipping back up the hill and often into the wind, which chipping into the wind in the windy months here is an advantage versus chipping downwind where you can't stop your ball. So, you know, it might seem like a simple hole. It's a little wedge 9, 8 iron, something like that, but there's a lot really that goes into this from a strategy perspective that can help. So I think we're going to hit a couple shots here and
hopefully make a couple twos, but
see how we do.
We know we'll have to earn it if we do.
Pretty good there, Justin. Maybe a little left of the flag, so didn't hit it exactly where you were aiming, right? But it actually, because it was long left of where you aimed and you aimed far enough right, that ball's still puttable. It's a good shot.
Good looking shot right at the flag.